This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
Welcome back to another episode of This Might Get Weird. You might notice that we look professional.
I know. It is rare that I'm putting on a casual turtleneck for the old pod these days, y'all. And no offense, but we had a big girl meeting before this podcast.
We had a big girl meeting. I'm talking about the kind of meeting you actually shower. It's out of sight. You can't see it, but I'm wearing a tasteful loafer.
You are. I pulled up to Mamrie's house to pick her up to drive to this meeting, and she walked out, and it was like slow-mo in my brain of a working woman coming to claim her what's owed to her.
Listen, it actually was slow-mo. I've barely moved for 3 weeks. Today was the first day I've taken a walk that was more than like 2 blocks. But listen, we got it together because if right now I'm comparing me in this silk blouse, I look like a 1980s stockbroker at happy hour.
Love it.
I literally was leaving the house and Chip goes, "Are those pajamas?" I was like, "Thanks for the confidence boost, boo."
Nice.
And then he texted me, "You look cute with a kissy face."
That's nice.
But compared to last week when we recorded over Zoom and I've got like a bird's nest on my head, no makeup, no bra, and like a Big Lebowski and pink robe, we contain multitudes.
We contain multitudes.
She said that in the meeting, by the way.
Yeah, I did. That's how professional that meeting went. And that's how well it went. To be honest, I think it went really well. I've forgotten how to be a human in a meeting, but turns out didn't totally forget.
Well, no, you didn't. You were fantastic.
I haven't had one of these meetings in years, quite possibly.
I know. It's like a Hollywood meeting, and it's so funny because I've not been in the business of meeting in person. I've had like the cloak of Zooms. So when you're sitting just across a coffee table from someone, you know what I mean? You can blame a little bit of a quiet lag.
Yeah.
On a Zoom.
Of course.
And it being like, maybe my voice is getting there late. But when you have a little lag in person, you can't.
Yes. And I had to catch myself halfway through of being like, remember, when you're not talking, you don't need to look like you are disinterested in everything else that's being said. I mean, let's fix our face.
Look, in-person meetings, in-person interactions is definitely a skill that got a little loosey-goosey in the last few years. Yeah. And now we're back in it, baby.
We're back,
Look at
baby.
Us. Turtleneck and a blouse.
Take us seriously.
Turtleneck and a blouse production. We love it.
Yeah, it's been one of those days that feels like it's from a decade ago. You know, where you're like, oh, we're out there like making
and
moves.
Grooving. I said I woke up this morning.
Nothing happens from this.
Also, nothing happens, and also you guys are going. Thanks for the Vegas update.
Yeah.
This is just one of those moments where Grace and I are catching up, and we happen to hit record before we get into silliness.
Yes, of course.
Oh, speaking of silliness, let me take a sip of my cocktail.
Take a sip of your cocktail. I've got a weed drink. Maybe he's got a drink.
It's 4:30.
It's 4:30
on a Monday.
We had one meeting. It went pretty okay, and we're off the clock, baby.
I mean, truly, when we were driving back, I was like, isn't it crazy? Because we had a Zoom for something this morning.
Yeah.
We had this meeting and we had the pod. And I said to Chip yesterday, I go, Monday's rough. I go, Monday, Grace and I, we are stacked. We have so much to do. And then I just sat and I went, oh, we used to do this every single day.
All the time.
10 years ago.
All the time. But I really value my rest as much as I value my get up and go. And so the pendulum swings.
Do you do magnesium?
I do every night.
Do you do it like in a drink or like a pill?
I do. We call it witch's brew.
The witch's brew.
Yeah. After you discovered that, very clever. And so we do bedtime tea, yogi bedtime tea.
Okay.
And then we put magnesium from moon juice. In there, which is a very woo-woo, like they do lots of powders and things.
Elixirs.
Yeah, but the magnesium, it's like a berry flavored magnesium powder. And for whatever reason, it mixes in this sleepy tea really well for us that it knocks me out. Like I take this on the road with me now.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I do a sleepy time tea, but it's the classic. I'm talking Celestial Seasonings.
Yeah. Is that the little bear?
The bear in the cutest PJs.
He's so sleepy.
You know what? Great Halloween costume.
Honestly, yeah.
What are you? I'm the sleepy Celestial Seasonings bear. We all know him. We all love him.
What's his name?
Does he even have a name? I mean, I would say that is the mascot of Celestial Seasonings outside of the tiger. from the Bengal tea.
Oh, there's a tiger in a Bengal tea?
I think so. But I mean, who is that little sleepy bear?
His name is just Sleepy Time Bear.
Well, the Sleepy Time Bear and I are very tight, and I do a scoop of calm magnesium in there.
Yeah.
And maybe it's, I try to give Chip to do it, but he's more sensitive to heat. So by the time his tea cools, he's just naturally asleep.
Yeah.
And then there's just cold tea on the side. For me, I need the little nighttime ritual.
Yeah, this is our like nighttime ritual that we like even start getting to bed at like 9 o'clock. We do what we call our series of tiny tasks, which is the nighttime tiny tasks that you have to get through to actually get in bed, brushing your teeth, washing your face.
9 p.m.?
Yeah. And then, but, we'll take our teas into bed and then we'll watch TV in bed. We'll watch YouTube videos in bed until we fall asleep. And it's just really nice.
So what time are we saying we're actually knocking out? 10?
Between 10 and 11.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, we've passed over midnight.
You guys are crazy.
But that's why doing these shows is so crazy because I am up later than I normally am. And I have to wind down quicker than I normally do.
That's true.
You have to really like turn off because you
Shut
got
it
to go do something next day. But do you and Chip ever do this?
What?
Sometimes Elliot and I love being just laying in bed together, watching TV, being high, that we just start shaking our feet all
just
around
excited?
because we're just so excited to be in bed.
Here's the thing is we kind of really ride out hanging out on the couch until it's time to go to bed. And Chip falls asleep so quickly. And then I'm just up scrolling. So bed is actually more of just like we're going to go retreat and do our own thing.
Yeah.
But I like that idea of getting cozy in bed and watching stuff. Maybe we'll incorporate it.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I've been enjoying it.
I mean, I've seen reels and TikToks and stuff about like, isn't it so great when you like get into a cold bed and you just like, wiggle your feet because you're just so excited to be in bed.
We
I
go
agree.
nuts, and then we just start cracking up at just happy dorks together.
Slumber parties with your best friend. That's
What's
what
better than
marriage
that?
is, Grace.
That's
You really did it.
Yeah, really did
Look
it.
at these grown-ups in turtleneck and a blouse talking about marriage and
It's okay
a sensible
to love
bedtime.
your life.
It's okay to love your life.
Jennifer Aniston is dating a hypnotist.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We haven't. Speaking of
Sorry to
enchanting partners.
Yeah. So, what kind of?
Okay.
I saw that she's dating a hypnotist, but I need you to give me details because I'm like, is this a hypnotist that helps you stop smoking, or like cluck like a chicken?
These are notes that have been in my note for the podcast for weeks now. So I haven't refreshed on what this is, but from The Cut, there was an article about who is Jim Curtis, Jennifer Aniston's hypnotist boyfriend. So his name's Jim. And across his website and social media accounts, his LinkedIn page and websites advertising his speaking engagements, Curtis is described as an entrepreneur, a master hypnotist, a passionate health advocate, a best-selling author, a hypno coach, a student of human engagement, and a former executive at companies like WebMD and Health Central.
Okay, that's a big resume.
That seems pretty big.
Meanwhile, Jennifer Aniston's like, Friends, Leprechaun 2, Smart Water. Here's the deal. Because I feel this way remember when Andrew Garfield briefly dated a love witch?
No, I don't.
So there's this woman, Andrew Garfield was dating this woman briefly, like 6 months, but they were, they were out at the tennis matches together, etc.
Okay, they made public appearances.
They were public, and God bless her. But like some people were like, "Who is this random?" Like she's a normal looking person.
Yeah.
She teaches classes on like seduction.
Oh wow!
So then people were like, "So is Andrew Garfield a case study of how her classes can work?"
Wow, what a calling card for
That's
her.
what I'm saying. And then I'm like, a hypnotist. You're landing Jen Aniston.
Which
Is she hypnotized?
I think Jen Aniston has an incredible lore as a celebrity.
Oh, especially her love life.
Exactly. And I think she, for as public eye as she has done an incredible job of still maintaining this air of mystery about her.
She's got mystique.
And also like relatability. Because who are we to not say we could have or would have dated a hypnotist in our past?
Well, yeah, no, there is definitely, she is so beloved because she's never, I feel like, and who knows, I'm not a PR person, but she's never had her personal life public on purpose. You know, it's always just been intrigue. And also automatically you go, Brad Pitt left you for someone. Yeah. I feel for you, girl. Yeah. That was a very public other woman situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's our girl. She's our girl next door.
Right. Yeah, we're rooting for her.
But she could date anyone.
Right.
Like she made Justin Theroux commit.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she's bringing in these men that from the outside looking in, like she's trying to tame these wild horses.
So that's what's like, if Elliot right now in his psychology doctorate and all his very smart man stuff.
Yeah.
If he was like, Grace, I feel like a very important part of what I'm studying, I'm going to go into hypnotherapy as well. Would you let your husband hypnotize you?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously it's the person you trust most in the world, but I'm just saying.
I would, because I do think hypnotherapy with legitimate people can be really successful for people, especially with like trauma and things like that. I think that it can help get people out of like loops and cycles that a lot of trauma can create in our brains. But I do think it's also one of those squirrely industries where you get a lot of charlatans, you know, you get a lot of snake oil salesmen happening. And so
snake oil,
it's dangerous.
I started to just go, I was about a lot of Old Crow Medicine Show. That's literally just a band.
But it sounds exactly like what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a little snake oil.
Right. So you're like, there's something a little curious to the idea of being a hypnotist. And also there's something a little, how do you ever fully trust that they're not doing a little something to you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is she in a love hypnosis? Also,
is there a safe word? Is there?
Side note.
Yeah.
Should we learn how to hypnotize people?
Is it that hard? I do wonder. I don't think I would never be. I think it would be really hard for me to get hypnotized. I'd like to be surprised and proven otherwise, but I think there's a lot of noise going up up there.
I totally get it. In the same way that I was like, I don't even know if anesthesia will work on me. Because I was like, because I'm gonna fight it with my brain. I feel that way about hypnotism, and I've only been in a couple scenarios where, you know, a hypnotist was the entertainer.
Remember when we went to a YouTube summit for content creators?
Yes.
And it was this private weekend, and there was a hypnotist, and they brought Joey Graceffa up on stage, and he was doing stuff. They were like, what were they doing? Something to chairs?
Were we humping chairs?
There's like Foozy Tube, I feel like, was doing something.
Foozy Tube was always doing the most.
Yeah.
Getting in fights with me on charter buses.
Yeah, I have a blurry memory of just being in a windowless room after listening to hours of lectures, and a hypnotist came in and people were hesitant to volunteer, but Joey did, and he was vlogging it, and he really, he got.
I think he might have... One of the go-tos of hypnotists, I feel like the classic is cluck like a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if they clucked like a chicken, but I remember, I think I've seen it another time, not on a cruise, but maybe they came to our elementary school or high school, and it was one of those, if you sell enough magazine subscriptions or enough Christmas wrapping paper, you get to get out of class and go to this thing. And still to this day, I don't think I'd cluck like a chicken.
No, I think I would be too aware. I've seen a lot of TikToks. I think I sent you one of people. There were these sisters that made a pact that they were going to next year, like sign up as volunteers for the hypnotist at the county fair. And then they just like went nuts on stage with the thing, like playing air guitar and pretending that they were under hypnosis.
Oh, they pretended.
Yeah.
Well, I think this might be a good Patreon side quest. If you and I go get hypnotized and see if it works.
Oh my God. See, this is where we got to start making YouTube videos again.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if we go, hey, I don't think I can be hypnotized.
What if we did something like this?
I want you to tell it to me right now.
Okay. I'm just brainstorming. We're just throwing spaghetti. Okay.
Listen, it's a Monday.
What if quarterly?
Hold on. Just has one business meeting this year, and all of a sudden we're whiteboarding new ideas.
Hey, I got ideas. Hey, what about this?
What about, I think this will go viral.
Look, this is how we get them back, okay? What if
Also, you can put this on if we go get hypnotized, I give you full permission to make it your own YouTube video.
That's really great. Thank you for that. I will consider it. However, I think this could be doable for us.
Okay.
Because inspired by the table setting competition, which we can't wait to do again, and was so successful and exciting to have everyone engaged with it.
Obsessed.
What if we have like a quarterly side quest or something?
I love this idea.
Like there's a thing that once a quarter we set up and we all decide
what it is.
We're going to try to do by
the quarterly quest.
Yeah, the quarterly quest.
It's the QQ.
The QQ.
The QQ.
The QQs. We don't use Qs enough.
No,
as,
it's the QQ.
Acronyms.
It's the court quest. I'm absolutely all about that.
Because then it encourages everyone else to do their own quarterly side quest.
So this is what I feel like we should focus on right now.
Yeah.
Is figuring out what the side quest is for Q1.
For Q1, yeah.
What's the QQ for Q1?
Yeah.
So that everyone can get involved, because Q2 is kind of, I guess
we'd have to define the
tailscaping
Qs.
is Q3.
We got to define the Qs.
We got some Qs about the Qs.
Yeah, I got some Qs about these Qs. We have to define the Qs.
Which QQ is in the queue? Yeah. For Q1. Exactly. Is what we need to figure out. No, I love the idea of side quests and all that jazz. And I feel like, yeah, let's figure out our next one.
Yeah, I think it could be fun to say, hey, over the course of these next 3 months, we are going to try to blah, blah, blah. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Planning meals really can be simple and stress-free. Hear me out. Imagine you have a week of meals already decided for you with personal options that fit your lifestyle. That's what makes Hungry Root such a game changer. Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime planning. A full week of meals tailored to your taste. It gets smarter with every order. They have over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week, many which are ready in 15 minutes or less. And it's an easy to find options that fit your whole family's tastes and nutrition goals. Whether you're gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, focused on gut health, or just about anything else, we all have our preferences. Hungry Root will help you stay on track. You take a quick quiz. Their smart cart technology builds a weekly menu for you that fits your needs. It's literally like having a meal planner who just gets it. All of the nuances of all of the preferences. They help you cut down on food waste, and they keep you from defaulting to expensive takeout when the time's tight. We all know we've been there. And you get a great value with thoughtfully planned meals. And with our offer, every delivery includes a free item. Oh, like a premium protein veggie or sweet treat. Oh, not a mysterious unboxing with every Hungry Root box. How delightful. They hold their ingredients to high standards too, avoiding over 200 additives like high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. They use quality ingredients like hormone and antibiotic-free meat and seafood, organic produce, and non-GMO choices so you can feel good about what you're eating. And like I said, the meals are made, most of them, in under 15 minutes, and they're delicious. Their Mexican fajita chicken rice bowl, I'm salivating while talking about it. It is absolutely delicious. So take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/TMGW and use code TMGW. That's hungryroot.com/TMGW, code TMGW to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/TMGW, code TMGW.
Y'all, I am always a hot coffee girl. Whether it is the dead of summer in the middle of the desert, I still want my coffee hot, but I especially love it when the temps start falling, okay? When it's autumn, it's pumpkin patches, apple orchards, sweaters, and the best part of fall, good coffee, a nice warm cup of joe. Well, I have started using Trade coffee, and it has changed my morning game. With Trade, you can explore roasts that fit your taste, from rich and bold to smooth and nutty, and use them to make all your favorite fall coffee recipes at home. It's like having your own coffee shop tailored to you without having to put on real pants. Trade is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S. for both hot and cold coffee drinkers, if you're into that. They've sourced the best beans from over 50 top roasters from across the U.S. For cold brew brew lovers like Chip, they've teamed up with 15 roasters to create a special collection made just for cold brew, all right? It's a different beast. You have to roast it differently, so every cup comes out smooth and delicious every time. They even have easy-to-use, curated gear so you can brew at home with better flavor and value. So, Trade's prices are on par with grocery store brands, but the quality is very different. It is much higher. Whether it's smooth cold brew or a cozy hot cup, you are supporting local roasters with every cup of Trade. It is a win-win, okay? So take their quiz. It's only going to take 1 minute or less, and they'll recommend coffees that you love. If that first bag isn't quite right, no problem. Trade will replace it for free until they nail it, aka you can trade it in. I have loved trying the different flavors from Trade, and I really like that I don't even have to leave my house to do it. So if you'd like to give it a try, if you'd like to mix up and level up your coffee game, right now Trade is offering 50% off a month trial at drinktrade.com/TMGW. That's drinktrade.com/TMGW to get 50% off 1 month. drinktrade.com/TMGW. Go brew you a nice hot cup on this cool fall day.
Also, I think I might have told you. I don't think I said it on this. We might have just said it when we were actually hanging out as friends yesterday.
Yeah, we do that sometimes.
Is that Chip was recommended at DJ school.
Yeah.
And it's basically a weekly class for 3 months.
Yeah.
Where you go and it's like a class of 8
That's
people.
a quarter.
That's a quarter. That's a quarter. But now Chip is like, but I'm taking it too. So now, because he's like, I've always been into that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, you know.
He does like DJing and goes to see DJs.
Are you kidding me? Fred again and one of the guys from Daft Punk who's been retired forever did a pop-up small show. Chip was losing his mind.
I saw him posting about it.
I said, this is going to be a day where I just hear this playing from his phone all day. Got it. But so I love that little side quest, but I love the idea of us finding like a dual side quest together. And whether that's a competition, a class, we're going to go volunteer at this place one day and and come back and regale tales.
Yeah. I love that. I think if we figure out what our cues are and we get set for Q1 and we start working through what we could quest after.
Yeah, so give us your suggests on the quests.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, Grace and I hung out yesterday, for real.
Yeah.
We did go to a bar and watch football.
Yes.
Which was fabulous. Yes. I loved it, but what made me laugh so much was later because Chip had we've gifted you a Travis Kelce jersey. A couple years ago.
It's in my closet, yeah.
He gifted me a Travis Kelce jersey as like one of my like birthday gifts and was also like, I'm not a huge Travis Kelce fan. He just thought it would be fun and we're doing fantasy football. And Patrick Mahomes is my fantasy quarterback.
Okay.
For those of you who follow sports. And so he was like, wear your Kelce jersey. That'll be fun. And I was like, no, but then everyone's going to assume I'm a Chiefs fan. And what if people openly boo me? He's like, no one gives a shit. He was like, no one's going to pick a fight with you at the gay sports bar because you're wearing a Travis Kelce shirt, whatever. So I wear it and I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
I wear it. I'm wearing it all day. We left that bar and we went to the dog park. We picked up the dogs. We went to the dog park.
Cute.
Larry's getting better.
At the dog park.
Yeah, he was just really scared last time.
Okay.
And now he sniffed some butts, but then there was a dog out of nowhere, like he dropped from the sky. He just Supermaned and knocked Larry, the little sausage, who like once he's on his back, he's a turtle.
Yeah, he's helpless.
I was ready to fight.
Yeah.
But so we're getting better. Larry needs to go to the dog park without me because I think he's always like
protecting me or
more like she'll pick me up at any moment.
Yeah.
But so anyway, we went to the dog park. We went back to my neighborhood, had a couple drinks outside at a restaurant, ordered to-go food from a different restaurant. Like we had a fun Sunday.
You had a Sunday fun day.
Yeah. And then we were like back at the house with takeout and TV by 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And at 5 p.m. when I was like, oh, finally the Chiefs are going to play Patrick Mahomes. And I've been wearing this Kelce jersey all day.
Yeah.
Chip goes, he plays Monday. So I was just wearing a Travis Kelce jersey all day long like an idiot.
That's okay.
When he didn't even play that day.
Not everyone knows when all the sports are happening.
I felt a fool. I said, was this a setup?
The reality about sports is that everyone's just thinking about their own team, their own guys.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's true.
Well, yeah, you embarrass yourself.
I really am disgusting. There is a competition I learned about today that I wanted to attend it, but it turns out it's just an online competition.
Okay.
But I feel like we could. Let me explain what it is, and then let me show you that I think we could be a part of it.
Okay.
So, Fat Squirrel Week 2025 has crowned its first ever winner.
Okay.
See the results and meet the rotund rodent champs.
See, they do this with the bears.
They do it with the bears, but now they are also doing it with the squirrels.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and it's a 16 squirrel bracket with the pick of the squirrel, the name of the squirrel, probably some made up. It's like they're judged on the squirrel's heftiness and overall charm.
Oh.
Yeah, so the squirrel that won is named Chunkosaurus Rex.
Okay.
Of Dinosaur Valley State Park.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
So I don't know if, and the adorable event is modeled after the Fat Bear Week. So I don't know if the squirrels have to be in a state park and it's promoting state parks.
Oh, that would make sense.
Because I got some fat fucking squirrels in my neighborhood.
Right. Are you allowed to just, as a civilian, submit a volunteer's tribute, the squirrels in your backyard?
That's what I'm saying. Because Chip and I have talked at length, and I guess this should have been a Critter Corner, about how they've gotten a little too confident because they've gotten a little big.
Yeah.
And now they ain't scurrying away. They're just plopping their ass down in front of you and like daring you to move them.
Yeah, they have a bit of an attitude.
So this is like a new competition for fat squirrels.
Great.
They said hopefully next year we'll have more squirrels and a bigger heads up for people to be on the lookout for fat squirrels in their park. So we could take a picture of a fat squirrel in my front yard and say it was in a park.
I love they're trying to promote parks and you're like, what if we don't go to the park? We fabricate.
Yeah.
And then we send it in. We defeat the purpose of this.
We still say it's from Griffith Park.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But some of the other fat squirrels, there was Twiggy Swift.
Twiggy Swift?
Not
Like
even-
Taylor Swift?
Terrible.
Okay.
A terrible name.
Unless I'm missing
But also
something.
like, no, Twiggy is both a rail thin model from the 60s.
Yeah.
And this is a pun on Taylor Swift, who's also small.
But it's about branches, like twigs, like they're on.
Yeah, but Twiggy Swift.
Okay.
The other one is Chunk Norris.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Stanley the Texas Tank.
Okay. I like that.
We
get a little location.
Who's a local legend for his pecan barrel belly.
So where park is he from?
He's from Texas. He's from
The park, Texas.
Claiborne State Park.
Oh, okay. Because this would encourage people to go look for them in the park.
That's what I'm saying, because there's one named Nutella from Lake Mineral State Park. Oh, maybe they all have to be Texas squirrels. I'm not sure. But they've got a trait. Like, it's very cute. You get to like write their profiles. Like this one loves to raid popcorn bowls and practice her innocent face after every heist. You know
Who's
what I mean?
writing these? Cute.
A poet. So I'm going to look into the deets.
Okay.
And again, if we cannot join this because we're not Texans, we will rip it off.
How do we do our own local fat squirrel contest?
Be warned, we will rip this off.
100%. Mm-hmm. You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
The heist.
The Louvre.
Were you as fascinated as I was in the heist?
I was at the Louvre this past October. November. When were we doing shows in the UK? November. And we went to Paris, and like we were only there a couple days, and we went to the Louvre. How can this still happen in 2025?
That's what makes it so fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
They just drove a truck with a big ladder attached to it up to the back of the building and used all that. Like, they were sloppy about it, but in broad daylight with the building open to tourists.
Yeah.
Got away. I mean, it blows my mind. I just saw I'm talking about this because earlier today, as we're recording this on Monday, people have been taken into custody.
Oh, really? They found them?
2 people have been taken into custody so far, and something about like they revealed too much information to the public too early on, and so it's made it take longer or something.
Oh.
I think they just got by a couple of sloppy, bad intentioned criminals.
I know. When I saw that they go up in the scissor lift thing,
incredible.
The thing you would use to work the telephone poles. Like that's what Verizon is using, right? And the fact that they didn't even then quickly rappel down.
No.
They just got back in it and slowly left. Because the thing is if you look like you know what you're doing, you won't be questioned.
Right. But they left behind apparently a couple of items, including gloves, a high-vis jacket, and they reportedly dropped a crown that once belonged to Empress Eugenie, the wife of Napoleon III. So like
they didn't bend down and get it back up.
that they supposedly did. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. So they found these people, I guess, based on the DNA that was found at the scene.
I was like, this is going to sound like a high thought, but if they drop their gloves, can you get fingerprints from inside a glove?
That's what I wonder. I don't know. I'm like, what kind of DNA? Hair,
cells?
What other kind of DNA are there?
One of them
Just
chipped
like
a tooth on a
skin flakes or something. What if one of them has dandruff? You got to make sure that they got their heads covered, right? Could you, from a flake of dandruff, you could probably figure out who someone is.
I feel like when people get DNA from crime scenes or from whatnot, I feel like it's maybe you could get it from dandruff. I feel like it's more like, oh, take a swig of water. It's like saliva
or a fingerprint or hair or something.
Could a dandruff do
Maybe.
you win? Are
like,
these guys going to get Head and Shoulders contracts?
This was my other high thought that I had this weekend.
Get in there because I have a high thought. And you know what we're going to do? Listen up. This time next week when we have a high thought, there's going to be a theme song for that.
There's going to be a theme song for it. Okay, where was my high thought? And I Googled it. It wasn't as exciting. Are smells biological? Like, do you have a family body odor?
Oh.
Because I was thinking, like, would Brock recognize my family members just based on smell, based on knowing my smell? Would there be any sense of familiarity to it? Like, do we as a Helbig family have a Helbig specific odor?
Yeah. Like, do you have a specific family pheromone?
Right. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's that there is an interaction with your genetics, but then your personal scent is based on like your body's natural secretions and then like the ways in which like you sweat and what you eat and like the different environmental things.
You'd have to have the same diet.
So there's like basically there is a sense of it that is biological, but you have your own scent because of the way you eat, the way you
like if you're
exercise.
A family who sits down to every meal together and also group exercises.
Right. Do you all smell the same?
Right.
That's what I'm like, do Elliot and I start to smell the same if we're just in the same vicinity eating the same things? No, his body metabolizes differently.
Interesting.
Right? I know, high thought.
High thought. My high thought was, do you think prunes will make a comeback? They were big in the 80s and 90s. And yes, they were tailored to older people. But it's the older I get, I've always thought of prunes as something that keeps you regular.
Yeah.
And like, I would like some of that. But you know what I don't want to do? Buy prunes because they still haven't had a PR glow up.
Are prunes and dates not the same thing?
No. And I ate 2 dates before I came out here with these cocktails.
Dates are having a real moment. I feel like they're being used for every like healthy recipe, like healthy dessert recipe. I see a lot.
Yes. And I truly ate a date that was this big before I walked back here.
Good for you.
You know what? Because I bought them because I saw a salad somewhere and I was like, that sounds good as shit. And it was like dates, celery, chopped up celery, a little arugula. I think I did a little fennel. I did a little blue cheese. It was fabulous.
Nice.
So now I keep dates on deck.
Yeah.
But they don't have the properties of prunes.
No, they don't, right? They're not going to make you.
I think dates are truly just like candy. They're nature's candy.
They're really good. I make them from this TikTok recipe that went viral, these brownie balls where you like, like with cocoa powder and like some oat flour or something, mix them all up in a mixer and then you don't have to bake them. They just form naturally.
But prunes, let's see, are prunes
Sorry,
dry?
I'm getting off the point of prunes. Yeah.
Bring it back to prunes.
See, this is how easily prunes get buried in the cultural zeitgeist when you have something as sexy and hot as
a date.
dates.
Well, also, I'm sorry, one of them got a sexy, cute name.
Yeah, true.
Oh, this snack, it's called a date.
How do we get more of a buzz around it? Like, how do you eat a prune? Do you eat it by itself?
I think you eat it by itself. It's dry. Like if prunes were called flings.
Flings?
Yeah, like you have a fling.
Oh,
like a date.
I thought you were like flinging.
Okay, so prunes are wait a second. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It auto-corrected. I said, what are prunes? And it auto-corrected to, what are plums? I know what plums are.
Even the algorithm or our technological overlords are choosing other fruit over prunes.
Here's the deal, though.
What?
Prunes, dried plums.
They are dried plums?
Yeah, there isn't a fruit called a prune.
Oh.
They are dried plums. Okay. And
why do we call them plumes?
That's what I'm saying. And also, this is very funny to me. I'm reading that. Okay, so it says plums are a type of stone fruit from the prunus genus. So that's why they're called prunes.
Okay.
And it says known for their sweet and sour taste, variety of colors, blah, blah, blah. They are classified as a drupe because they have a single hard pit in the center. They have laxative properties. Nice. And I know this because this is a lot of information about me.
Yeah.
When my grandpa died.
All right, let's just everyone stay calm and we're going to see where this goes. Okay? Just everyone chill out.
When my grandfather died, I was still very young. And I remember going to Florida to the funeral. And I remember, when back in the day, people used to send lots of gift baskets with fruits.
Yes.
For people. There'd be like pears wrapped in gold foil, etc. And I remember there was this basket of plums. Mm-hmm. And I went, I don't know if I've ever had a plum. I ate about 12 plums. And then I shit my brains out. And that's the memory from a very tragic moment in my life is that I ate way too many plums.
And you want to bring them back? Bring them back.
I'm just saying now as an adult, I feel like if we included some prunes into sexy dishes, like that date salad, like something else, then it could help me. And then we wouldn't be so crazy about fiber.
That's true. I do feel like, and this is my chronically online premonition, that protein's going to be replaced with fiber.
I think so too.
Fiber's having this recurring moment where everyone's going, actually, y'all, this is way too much protein. Why is no one talking about fiber?
Well, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I don't need that much protein.
Exactly. Now I'm curious about prunes and just how much is too much.
I know.
What is the allotted amount that you should be eating? Maybe that's why no one touches them because they're dangerous.
Well, dried fruits in general, Robbie Hoffman, Gabby Wendy's wife, and very funny and hacks and all that. Robbie Hoffman has a bit I saw her doing stand up where she's talking about being on a road trip and eating dried apricots and being like, let me have a couple more and have a couple more. And then only realizing after she's eaten 10 that every dried apricot was an apricot. And so she's like, you're telling me I just ate 10 apricots?
That's happened. I love dried apricots so
me too.
Much.
I got some in there.
I will buy full bags from Trader Joe's and I will eat them like candy.
But they're not candy.
Then it gives me such gas. They are. And I've only recently made that direct correlation because I've been like, no, it can't be.
Not the sweet little apricot.
This 6-hour torturous fart chamber that I've been in can't be from half a bag of apricots that I ate. It's got to be from something else. And no, it's the apricots.
Let me look. Is an apricot a drupe?
It must be. It must be. They're so good.
Poop.
There's something about the texture of a chewy, it's like nature's candy. It's so good.
FYI, an apricot is a drupe.
Is a drupe.
So it's in the same.
I'm poisoning myself.
Basically, an apricot, a dried apricot is like an apricot prune.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Man, we are at a certain age and I love a dried fruit. And you know why I like it? It's because it's a little sweet. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm constantly in my head going, what's a good popcorn combo?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you could do a little popcorn number, chop the apricots, and I don't know. I feel like it could be some type of mix.
Yeah, that's true.
Not you. Wow. Maybe.
Well, I'm thinking too, because they remind me of golden raisins.
Yeah.
So I'm like, would you put them chop them, put them in a salad or something? So you get that little bit of chewy texture.
You know what's interesting? If I see a golden raisin up against a regular raisin, I'm just like, look at that classy
I'm going
raisin.
golden all day.
Look at that classy raisin.
I will eat half a box of golden raisins at a time because they're decadent and delicious.
They're fab. You know what else is great?
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it on the food tip right now.
Yeah, go for it.
On Saturday, we did a live stream as witches.
Yeah, we did. I forgot about that.
It was so much fun.
So fun. On our Patreon, sign up.
It was a good time. We drafted our ideal coven. Grace pulled some tarot cards. One of them had a rat on it. Not great for me.
Not great.
But we also made little like pumpkin fall wrap-ups with puff pastry. It truly is crazy how easily you can make something tasty and fast with a pre-made puff pastry.
Oh, it was incredible. Elliot ate them all as soon as I got home. Because they were still warm in the plastic bags from cooking them. I have been converted. I don't know why I've ever ignored a pre-made puff pastry in a grocery store, but I won't now.
Welcome.
Especially little like cinnamon buns like that.
Forget it.
Insane. So good. Okay.
Oh, but hold on. You know what would be a great side quest?
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think it was my stepmom had a friend who, like, the big claim to fame was that they were a finalist in like the Betty Crocker, like, cooking championship or something. And that was like creating a recipe that incorporated Betty Crocker pre-made pie dough.
Yeah.
I bet there's some competition. Let's figure out the puff pastry competition.
Yeah. There's got to be something there because you could do so much. We were talking even on the stream that you could make it savory. We made it sweet.
I'm just saying, maybe, I know I have a little leg up with the cookbook, but fair and square, I'm not classically trained. Yeah. I'm not trained at all. We could enter some type of like recipe competition.
Well, we could do it at the fair too.
Yeah, they do have those.
They do a lot of baking competitions at fairs and that sort of thing.
That's true.
I have to work my way up to it. But it's not out of the question for sure. This is how we find a side quest. You got to talk them through.
This is our side quest, Brain Trust.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Now, if you haven't used it before, come on board, y'all. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. And that can be very different iterations of that, whether you're just starting out and need to build a website or you're scaling an already existing business. Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Okay, you're going to want to get that good domain name as soon as you can. Showcase your offerings with a professional website. Grow your brand and get paid. The most important part, all in one place. Like I said, any good website starts with a name, and every dream needs a domain. Squarespace Domains makes it easy to find the best name for your business at one fair, all-inclusive price. No hidden fees or add-ons required. I've tried to claim a domain name on other sites before, and it's just like upcharge after upcharge. Nope, this is all together, and it comes with advanced privacy and security tools included to ensure your domain remains online and protected. You can also add a professional email service to it. Don't wait to claim your name. Invest in your dream and go get it today. Also, Squarespace makes it easy to showcase your expertise and engage with clients with video content. All right, not just a boring website. We want some vid up in there. Upload and organize your videos. Create stunning video libraries and even monetize your content by adding a paywall. Yeah, if you're like a person whose business is selling online courses or tutorials, something that needs video, you can put it behind a paywall. It's all in one place. Plus, you got all the analytics you need to continue to grow your business. Okay, make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive built-in analytics tool. You can look at your website traffic, learn where to focus your engagement so you get more traffic, and track your revenues. So go check out squarespace.com/weird for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code GETWEIRD to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/getweird, and you use the code GETWEIRD to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Managing our finances takes time. Canceling old subscriptions, tracking expenses, sticking to a budget. Sometimes it's just too much. It is, and it's okay. You're in a safe space if that's how you feel too. But luckily, Rocket Money does the heavy lifting for you. They will automatically find you ways to save, and they simplify the whole process. For us, people that get flooded very easily with stuff like this, don't worry, Rocket Money's got you covered. Less stress, more free time, and a clearer path towards financial freedom all in one app. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. They show you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions that you forgot about, which, ding, 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 to me, is one of the most important things for us to recognize lately. If you see a subscription that you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill dates and paydays, in a way that's easy to digest. And you can automatically create custom budgets based on your past spending. And if you have a goal like that you'd like to save for, Rocket Money can analyze your accounts to find the best time each month to put extra money aside. They figure it all out for you. They will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. The app will automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save and will go to work. They will even talk to customer service, so you don't have to. What? That alone should make you a Rocket Money person, okay? You can get alerts if your bills increase, if there's unusual activity in your accounts, or you're going too close to going over your budget. And even when you're doing a good job, they send you a little alert about that. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. $880 million. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions. Reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. I've used it to cancel old editing apps that I've downloaded in the past or games too that I'm paying for that I didn't realize. Anyway, rocketmoney.com/TMGW. Go to rocketmoney.com/TMGW today. That's rocketmoney.com/TMGW. rocketmoney.com/TMGW. I thought this was a great article for us to discuss. From BuzzFeed, I saw this morning.
They're still ticking, apparently.
They're still ticking. Every now and then I check in. It's all about millennial hills that people will die on.
Okay.
So specifically for millennials, these are the millennial hills that we know we're cringe, we know we're whatever, but we will not give up these certain things. So I picked a few that I kind of agree with, and see if you feel the same way. Okay. First one. Big decisions and big purchases are for big screens, not my phone. I see, and you might differ. I need to see a bigger screen to book a flight. I can't be on my phone. I have to have tabs open. I have to have my known travel number picked up over here to put over here.
I will not die on that hill.
Yeah.
And I think mainly it's because my only big purchases are flights, and I like to do it through the Delta app.
Yeah.
Non-spawn, because I can immediately, quickly, like, I'm always signed in. And then I know if I buy that flight, it's automatically in that app.
Yeah.
Like, I know my ticket, it's going through, whatever. However, the millennial thing that I do in big purchases that I've realized other people do, and it's very much of our age, is that when it shows me that a transaction happened when I buy something and your order number that's going to be emailed to you, I still screen grab it.
Oh, good for you.
Because I go, what if they don't email it to me?
Wow.
I need proof.
Wow. Receipts. Timeline.
Yes. And I did see a meme that was like, are you old enough that you screenshot every transaction number in case they don't email you?
Yeah.
Shared experience.
Wow. Okay. Here's another one. End of sentence emojis as tone clarifiers might be cringe, but they've led me to having fewer silly arguments due to misunderstandings. I stand by them.
I will listen. If with a friend, I'm emoji as much as I want. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm going to throw in a GIF and we're going to do the thing. If I am writing a professional email, but I still want to come across friendly, or even just say something and let them know, like, we're joking around here.
Yeah.
I will throw on an emoji. However, it will just be either a classic smile or the upside down emoji head. I would never in a professional email send a
winky face with the tongue out.
With the tongue out.
Yeah,
I would
no
never
tongues.
send a tongue.
No tongues in the professional environment.
No emojis that involve tongues or winks.
Right. Anything that could be misread. Occasionally, I will throw in the head melting on the side.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If we're referencing something that's like overwhelming.
You know, it's a newer one that I really like.
What?
The head that looks a little dizzy.
Yeah. I like the one with the face. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
I'm shook.
I'll get that to you ASAP. I've been a little crazed. You know.
I like the one you started sending this, and I was like, oh, I like this one. I think it was you that started sending it. The one where it like blows air out of the side, like, whew.
Yeah, like, Phew, what a week.
Yeah, I love that one now. I didn't even know that existed. I was like, that really says what I'm trying to say.
And so I will absolutely do that.
Yeah, I agree. And same with exclamation points.
And here's the deal, is I'd appreciate it if more people did that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to read my tone wrong, and I don't want to read your tone wrong.
Absolutely.
And overthink it. Send me a just little upside down melty emoji head.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How do you feel when people send emoticons?
Like the like colon here's parentheses.
I don't do a colon, but I will send just the 2 dots and a smiley face without a nose.
Oh, okay.
No dash in it.
Yeah.
But I'll send that if I go, I need to keep it a little more professional than an emoji, but I still want to get it across that I'm smiling.
Yeah, I've never sent those, but when I do see people send those, I think, okay, that's their thing, you know, but which is comforting to know that they have a thing. They're not opposed. We're doing more than just letters. Yeah. And I appreciate
when
that.
we get closer, you'll get a real emoji.
Yeah, totally. Okay, how about this one? I have to tap the top of a soda can before opening it. Do you still do that? I don't really do that anymore, but I remember that being a thing.
That was a thing, and I feel like there was a reasoning behind it. Like they said, oh, you do this. It
settles it more.
Which makes no sense. Which makes, it would be like, well, tap this so it doesn't explode. I go, well, what OCD person invented that? That scientifically makes no sense. So no, I'm good on that one.
Yeah. Okay. I can't seem to part with my printer. Does it have ink? No, but I may need it one day. I'm guilty of this. I have 2 printers at home.
Well,
one works.
I didn't have a printer, and Chip needed one for work.
Yeah.
And he got one, and I realized how convenient that is.
And they're like $50.
Yeah.
Like it's not, what's happening with printers?
I mean, printers, I feel like, are a thing that need to be revolutionized.
Yeah.
The fact that you still need the inkjets, you can't just like shoot it up with something. You have to go get a whole huge thing to replace it. Like, there's got to be a better way.
And that it's not like a universal printer that we all use now.
Thank you.
You know, there's still lots of competition out there, it feels like.
Yeah. We need the Warby Parker of printers.
Yeah. Where's their cute millennial printer?
Thank you.
Okay. Not everything needs to be smart. I don't need a smart windshield, smart glasses, or a smart watch. Like, fuck, I have a phone and a TV. That's as much as smart stuff as I need.
Is that a millennial saying that?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I sometimes I will get the urge when I see someone with a smart watch, like a Apple Watch, that I'll be like, oh, should I get one of those? And then I realize I'll never use it.
Or the Aura Ring.
Yes, that too. And then I'm like, I don't need this data.
Here's the thing. I won't keep it charged.
Yeah.
And even like we have our stove or oven in Palm Springs has a lot of different things, which like I like the idea of going on an app and being like, let's preheat the oven for the pizza before we get there. But like the inconvenience of downloading the app is way more than the convenience of, you know, or even when you're using an appliance like that and it's like, what are you making? Lasagna? Just hit the button.
I know.
I'm like, no, I'll look at the recipe, my friend. You don't know the exact lasagna I'm making.
Yeah, totally. This
is a granny rant.
It is a bit of a granny rant. I see people doing these videos, and I think maybe I've said it here before, of, you know, they take their tiny spaces and they make all these shortcuts that are connected to their phone, where they can like put their phone up and music will play from their Spotify, or like the lights will go on. And so I see people living in this like very technologically shortcut way, and I just can't, I'm too scattered to be that organized.
Yeah. And I also think those people who are showing you how cool they've got it dialed in aren't showing you the every few months update.
Right.
That they have to like go in and update their phone. And
it just seems like a lot of maintenance that I know that's not my strong suit.
Thank you. Things. We are very millennial coded in that way.
Yeah. Should we?
Oh, that was the last one?
That was the last. Well, there's one. The final one says, and finally, it's nice to like. It's nice to like things. Seriously, surround yourself with people who won't judge you for authentically liking the things you like. Anyone else doesn't matter. If
that's a millennial thing, I will die on that hill. I love it. It's okay to like your life.
Yeah, I saw a quote of like Ariana Grande being interviewed, I think, for the press tour for Wicked, and people were, I forget exactly the question, but it was something to the effect of like, cringe is so, everyone's so nervous about being cringe in our culture, and that she was like, it's okay to like what you like and to be passionate about that. And I was like, yes.
She goes, and I like other people's husbands.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't come for me, Grandes.
Yikes. Okay, should we?
Oh, yes.
I mean, should we have a call in? I think we should do it. A question from a listener.
A question from a listener. Send us like a 30-second voice note and we'll play that.
So good.
Love
Okay,
it.
I picked a few that
It's like so good to our own song.
honestly, I want to go to DJ school so I can remix that.
Yeah.
It's so good. Okay. And we got to get something groovy for high thoughts.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, I picked a couple. I don't remember what this first one is.
Okay.
So you're going to be as surprised as me.
Hey, Grace and Mamrie, long-time listener. Love the podcast, and I felt like you guys were probably the perfect people to get advice for this on. I just got a new job, a promotion. I'm going to be leading a primary care practice.
Wow.
And on the admin side, I'm not a doctor, but I have begun collecting miniature birds that are themed for different holidays and occasions. And it's not a small collection. There's like 40 of them. And they're all in my current office. And all my current coworkers know about them. But I don't know how to introduce them to the new cohort of people that I will be managing. Do I bring them all at once? Do I only bring a couple? Do I only bring Christmas and winter ones? I really need some help on this. Thank you.
I loved this.
Oh my God, this is such a great question.
She's got them birds, baby.
Oh, wow. This is tough. This is tough. Well, I don't know the full context of it, so I don't know, like, how many new people are you introducing the birds to? Like, if your current coworkers all know and love the birds, like, how big of an adjustment, like, how many new people are seeing and meeting the birds?
Here's what I'll say. I don't know how many birds are just birds versus themed birds. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be honest.
For the holidays,
as you head to this new office, maybe bring the only pertinently themed birds.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe don't rock out Easter Bunny bird.
See, part of me is like, put it
whole
all
thing?
out there. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the vibes of this office. I don't know if it's like, I've been around nurses in medical environments where everyone's having so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's like a very loose office environment. But if this is a medical practice that is a little bit more quiet and professional.
If someone came in and they were like, I'm running this office.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hi, nice to meet you. Also, before you say anything, these birds make me happy.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to have like a happy, fun time. I'd be like, I like that.
Exactly.
I like that girl.
You give the office something that it desperately needs, which is a conversation starter.
Oh.
You do. I mean, you give everyone something to talk about, and you do, which is great because you seem playful just by even asking us this
so funny,
absolutely wonderful question. That I think you would be bringing a bit of weird whimsy to a place that might need it. You know?
And also I feel like, okay, I'm retracting my only bring out your, I don't think
but you could do it slow at a time.
You can, but if you just rip the Band-Aid, if you want all your birds there, if having all your birds there makes you happy, like if people are like, I don't understand the birds, and you're like, well, fuck you, the birds make me happy and make me smile, I'm gonna bring them anyway, then just go ahead and bring them, because here's the deal. You blatantly loving this weird niche thing and going like, hey, it makes me happy, it doesn't hurt anyone, it's in my office, might make Roger the RN wear his silly hat tomorrow.
Right. You're giving people permission in a very subtle way to be their authentic selves.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is really an important thing for you to do, actually. It's no longer just a matter of whimsy. And I think it's in the space that you're working, I can imagine that people want a little bit of playfulness. I don't know. It seems like there could be a lot of serious energy.
Also, I have no idea if your clients are ever in the space in which these birds exist.
Right.
Because but also like if I walked up and I saw this display behind the check-in desk or something like that.
We would be talking about it for 40 minutes on this podcast.
I love it. My vet he has framed fake magazine covers of his own dogs in like on the cover of Vogue and whatnot. And I automatically know like, oh, you're a real person who likes things outside of work.
Yeah. And it's harmless and it's sweet. And I think it almost like disarms people in a way that might be really helpful to them in this kind of environment.
I want you to do it all. And I want you to give us an update.
Yeah. Could you send us a picture of the birds? Because I can't figure out how are they life-size birds? They're miniatures.
They've got to be like tiny birds, right?
Because 40 of them. Yeah, which I would be delighted to see that in an office.
I'd ask so many questions. They'd be like, ma'am, we need to talk about your blood work. I'd be like, tell me about this Mardi Gras Blue Jay. Okay, I'm going to need more deets on that. Red-throated big titty robin or whatever.
Yeah.
I love this. Tell us more and congrats on the new job.
Yeah, congratulations. I mean, you can't doubt your capability, you know? So
they're hiring the bird lady.
Bring the birds. Bring the birds.
Also, like you just said, it's okay to like what you like.
It's okay to like what you like.
Okay, here's another one. This is a little silly.
Okay. That one wasn't?
There's no really hard-hitting advice episode questions today.
Hi, Grace and Mamrie. My name's Michaela. Been a longtime listener, huge fan, blah, 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 all those good things. I have a really important question today. I recently discovered that the more types of cheese you have in your fridge equals how important you are.
Oh.
And by discovered, I mean I decided that will high one day. I currently have 12 different types of cheese in my fridge. Goat cheese, burrata, just a regular cheddar, vegan Parmesan. So I'm curious, how many types of cheese do you have? And are you as important as me?
Wow.
Love you both.
Thank you, Michaela.
That's a great high thought.
It is a good high thought. And also, I was curious and I wanted to choose this question because I know that you have gone back and forth with your journey of, are you actually lactose intolerant? It sounds like you're apricot intolerant, if I'm being honest.
I think I figured it out. Maybe it wasn't the cheese this whole
Maybe
time.
Maybe it's the goat cheese stuffed apricots.
Damn. I have also noted with the apricot, I have noticed that, cheese will affect me, but not to like a debilitating degree. Like I can tell that it makes me gassier or it makes me like I like phlegmier sometimes.
Not a phlegmy.
Yeah. And so I've been trying
nominated.
Chris Flemmy. I have been trying not to eat cheese, but I still do. Like yesterday, my stepmom came over with my stepbrother and I just put cheese and crackers out and ate all of it.
Yeah.
But Elliot loves cheese and crackers. So like we constantly have some kind of block of cheddar or something. But then we also have accumulated like the 7 different bags of shredded cheese for different meals that we've made and some vegan cheese and some regular cheese. So our cheese drawer is always super stocked for whatever reason. While the rest of our fridge is very questionable. So we have currently probably like 2 bags of shredded cheese.
Okay.
Kraft singles always because Elliot makes
really?
He always wants Kraft singles because he makes grilled cheese.
Hold
Kraft
on.
Singles.
That's really cute. I don't know if I've bought Kraft singles as an adult.
Oh, I've bought it about every 2 months. We get a new thing of Kraft singles.
She said ever since I haven't been single, I've been buying them Kraft singles.
If I don't make food for us for dinner, and or we don't order out for dinner, the only real thing Elliot knows how to make for himself is like a sausage that he just grills in a pan, a hot dog, or a grilled cheese.
I'd say hot dog and sausage kind of have the same prep.
Thing, yeah.
But no, Chip will just air fry chicken tenders, frozen chicken tenders.
We want to do a video eventually for my YouTube of Elliot making me food for a day to see how he does.
Cute.
Yeah. And so, because I think he also, I would love if he would just learn a couple of things. Because sometimes when I travel without him, I'm like, what did you eat? Did you eat 17 grilled cheeses over 2 days?
Oh. Okay. My cheese.
Yeah.
I always have Parmesan.
Yeah. We try to.
And listen, sometimes I get like already pre-shredded or grated, you know what I mean? But I keep a block of Parmesan and then I microplane it.
Nice.
On salads, on everything. So I always have the Parm. Usually there's one random, I think I have some type of stinky Italian cheese in there right now that I was going to stuff into little red peppers.
Love that.
I was going to do that.
I'm very hungry.
Tellagio.
I'm hungry right now. I'm like, that sounds amazing.
I was hungry when we were in our meeting.
I know, me too. Me too. I was like,
this sounds amazing.
Did not plan my eating today.
No,
correctly.
I went inside when I went to go make these drinks, and I was like, Chip, go to the grocery store, get stuff for tacos.
I know. I literally
Let's fucking ride.
texted Elliot being like, if you want to just order slop tonight, I'm fine with it. We travel tomorrow, whatever you want to do.
But we have like a bag of shredded like Mexican cheese because I think like in the same way the grilled cheese for you, like the best fast dinner, quesadillas.
Oh yeah,
Takes
100%.
5 minutes.
100%.
So those are my like staples is like a bag of that. But then if you bring in like a Cracker Barrel white cheddar, and here's the thing, Chip, when we eat, if there's a block of cheese,
yeah,
he cuts it with a pocket knife
and eats it
like a villain. Like he'll literally sit down beside me on the couch, pull out the pocket
and then
knife,
just like spit in a spittoon,
like he's the fucking villain in Dennis the Menace. Cut off the thinnest slice you've ever seen. It could literally be a contact lens.
Wow.
And we'll hand it to me.
Wow.
Hand it to me on the knife still. Like I'm with Davy
Badass.
Crockett. Davy Crockett.
Badass.
So yeah, he gets pretty sexy with the block of cheese. And then we always have some feta rolling around. But I would like to have more beautiful cheeses in my fridge at all time, but I don't trust myself. So while you say how important you are, I'm going to talk about how important it is for me to not eat a pound of cheese a day because I actually would.
It's so good.
There's a new like cheeses, like cheddar kind of cheese. Oh, we also have a really good Gouda in there right now.
Oh.
And we got cubes because I had a picnic with my friend Fez on Friday. And I said, I want some cheese, but I don't have a knife. Let's get the cubes.
Love it.
But I love there's a new cheese. That's not a new cheese, but like with like whole grain mustard seeds in it. Have you had those?
No.
Or like the ones that have like they're like coated in espresso or like port wine.
Haven't tried that.
Okay, we're gonna up our cheese
Big
game.
day. We have a big day ahead of us.
Big day.
Wow.
Thank you for your questions. We love them so much.
Those were so fun.
They were fantastic. What do we have things we have to do?
If you guys are in Asheville or Nashville, please come to my shows this week. I will be in Asheville on Wednesday night and Nashville on Thursday before Halloween, and we're all going to get dressed up if you want to. Just so you all know.
Promote speaking of Halloween, you've got a new YouTube video.
Yes, and I have a new YouTube video of getting dressed into my Halloween costume, DIYing Life of a Dough Girl costume. And so everyone knows, openers in Asheville, Nova Gina.
No, vagina's amazing.
Yeah. And it took me a while to figure out that's how you say it. I was like, Nova Gina, what is that? What is Gina?
Vagina is fantastic.
And she's so lucky in Nashville. And so I am just so excited and hope to see you guys there.
I thought of a good drag name the other day, and I don't know if someone has it. I haven't Googled it, but I thought it was great. So I was watching lots of Liza Minnelli content.
Yeah.
And I was like, Liza. And if your name was just like Liza Lot.
That's really good.
Like she lies a lot.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, I won't lie. This was fun. And this got weird.
Yes, it did.
This might get weird.